Jimbo here, and I'm here to talk about a problem I've been having, and the reason I'm opening up about it is that if I can help one person out there, it's worth it. And my problem is I've had Garryitis for a few years now, and I thought it was just like a sexually transmitted disease from sleeping with Gary for too long, but ends up it's actually a mental illness which the medical profession call I don't give a fuck syndrome. And like, I had Garryitis and I didn't give a fuck, but that was part of the whole problem, which I didn't really realise I had until I was just sitting on a bus one day, minding my own business, got a bit of a stiffy, just got my cock out and just fucking started having a bit, I just think, well, fuck, everyone else does it. The only difference between me and them is, they do it in their bedroom, which is fucking having a chock. And the lady next to me, an old lady, by old, she was 80, she just took her dentures out and then just started going to town on me. And I remember just coming and just thinking, fuck, I probably need to have a good long hard look at myself. So I grabbed this guy's iPhone next to me because he'd filmed the thing, and I looked at it and I thought, you know what, I've not only got a problem, I probably need help. So I went home and I rang the I don't give a fuck syndrome hotline, and which coincidentally is set up by the I don't give a fuck pharmaceutical company. Anyway, they told me to go to a doctor and they gave me these pills which cures I don't give a fuck syndrome. And it's great. Before I went into the doctors, right, just cruising along, and this guy yells out at me, he goes, "Hey mate, you got a head like a fucking toilet brush." And I laughed, fuck whatever. And then when I came out, right, he did it to me again, right, and I just fucking turned like that, and he said, "Fuck, you look like a toilet duck now," and I just cracked the cunt, you know what I mean? Because it was fucking, he fucking deserved it, right? And then I went home and I've got this, one of my favourite comedians on the internet is the loosest Aussie guy ever, and love all his posts, and I popped a few pills, to cure me don't give a fuck syndrome. And I just realised his latest post was just way over the line, you know what I mean? I loved all his other stuff, hundreds of other, but this last post was just fucking way over, right? So I let him know, I typed up there and said, this is just not good. And then I actually inboxed him. I said, "Look, mate, I know you got about 1 million followers, but you got one less now." And fuck, mate, that would have burned him, I reckon. Because, the thing about when you take these pills, you realise if someone does something you disagree with, you fucking got to teach these cunts a lesson. And then I went and watched the TV, and normally I don't give a shit about the news, right? But I popped a few of these pills, and I started believing everything the newsreader was saying, and, including the weatherman. And right at the end, I was just crying, because I just realised that, for the first time in my life I felt normal, just fucking stressed about the world, about fucking everything. And, I just didn't want to leave the house, but I do leave the house because I've got these I don't give a fuck pills, right? So whenever I feel like, I'm not giving a fuck anymore, I just take them. For instance, the other day, I was on the back of the bus, right up in the back corner, over the back, the back tyre, getting a fucking traveller, right? And I just fucking undid my zip, right? And then, but here's the thing, right? Instead of getting my cock out, I reached over and I fucking popped an I don't give a fuck pill, right? And fed him straight afterwards, just fucking did me zip up, no worries at all. And I tell you what, I didn't have to take another pill for maybe like 3-4 stops. And, the cops in that booze bus, they appreciated that.